What's up, Internet? My name is Michael Cook, this is Blue Giant Media, and we're here to connect through gaming. Today we're taking a look at a children's game, The Magic Labyrinth by Dirk Baumann. This was the Kinderspiel des Jahres winner in 2009. That means it was the children's game of the year as voted by the German critics/press. And we're going to take a look at quickly how the game is played, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to let you know what I do like, what I don't like, and who may or may not like The Magic Labyrinth. Alright, so I have Magic Labyrinth here. You're going to have, underneath it, there's going to be this, there's a couple different prescribed ways that it tells you, that you can set up the maze that's hidden under here. And then it kind of tells you to go like this and spin it around so that you don't really know which direction is facing you. And then each player is going to pick a corner. So we'll go ahead and say that there's 2 players. And then go ahead and draw and see where we're going to be going. We're going to try and get to the lightning bolt. So let's go ahead and say that the blue player is first. So they'll go ahead and roll, and then they're going to try and figure out how to get there. So 1, 2, 3. All right, then the yellow player goes. 1, 2. I'm getting pretty lucky here. 2, 1, 2. Wow, I'm getting really lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sheesh. 2. 1. Alright. So I hit, there's a wall there. Now I know that there's a wall there. And now I try and remember what it was that I was doing. Next player goes, and they are going to... Alright, so they got that one. Then you're going to go ahead and draw another. The necklace is right here. Now the blue player goes. They'll go 1, 2, 3. Yellow player. 1, 2. Nope. No dice. Alright, so they go back to their start place. And now we're going to go 1, 2. Now the blue player's got one. And you're going to go back and forth until you've gotten, I believe it's 5 or 6. You can play, my kids and I play just to most any number. It says to go till 5 symbols. But you can play open-ended, you can pick whatever works for you. But you can make the game more difficult by putting in more walls, less walls. You can change it up, you can make it especially convoluted. The setups that they have, that they've prescribed, are relatively even as far as, you know, some of them, like the harder ones, might have a whole zigzag through to get started, whereas the other one maybe has a little bit easier way out, but they have a more like the whole thing might be walled in like this. So now there's only one way out for them. So it can, you know, it gets pretty interesting trying to figure out what's going to happen. And as the things get spun around, the more often you change it, the harder it is to learn. But that is going to be, you're just going to do that until one player has 5 symbols or whatever you have agreed to go to. Alright, so you should have a pretty good idea of how to play the Magic Labyrinth. Now I want to let you know what I do like about this game. And I don't know if I'm going to say a lot of different things, but I just have to say that I really like this game for playing with my children. I have a 4- and 5-year-old daughter right now, and as of right now, they're in that phase of life where their brains are just soaking up everything. So they're already primed and ready to learn. They don't necessarily have the strategy that I've been able to develop over the years, but their memory allows them to be extremely competitive. The way that the game is set up, it's really great for balancing between adults and the children, so that they have a legitimate chance of winning and have beaten me before. So I think that's phenomenal that you can play a game that I'm genuinely sitting there trying to figure out and remember where things are, and at the same time they're doing that and they're doing just as well. I might have a little bit more of a better guessing system, but I think they have better memories. So that's just, it's a really, really good balancing of allowing the adults and the children to actually both be competitive. I think there's just enough luck. Well, maybe, in my opinion, I guess there's a little bit more luck than I would like as far as when you draw something out of the bag and you place it down, it could be right next to one person. and that just can suck for everyone else at times. But then again, it would be kind of difficult to say, okay, well, it has to be at least this many spaces away. I understand. And it's one of those things where it's a quick game, so if that happens, so what? You can always play again. So I really like that. Other things that I really like about the game is the production quality. The way it's set in the box, it is so easy to just open the thing up, grab your pawns, stick it on there, give it a spin, and then just start moving around. I think there's not really much better they could have done as far as the way they produced the game to get it so that the kids see it, they think it looks cool, and it doesn't take 10 minutes to set the game up. You can get right in, get playing, and start having fun and laughing as you try and like get your marble knocked down. My kids always laugh whenever I have to start over. So that's always a good time. So I love it because I have a blast playing with my children. I will pretty much never turn down a game of this with my kids. And so really having possibly more luck than I would like is the only complaint I have, I think. I could play this game with adults, and then maybe I might house rule something to the effect of, it has to be a certain number of spaces away, but really, I'm struggling to think of what I don't like about the game. So, who's gonna like this game? People who like to play games with kids and want to actually be engaged and feel like they don't need to play with an arm tied behind their back. At the same time, they're not just mind-numbingly bored. This checks all those boxes really, really well. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this if you have children. And people who won't like it, maybe you just don't have that good of a memory, you're not big on memory games, then I guess that means it's not for you. And there's a lot of other options out there for kids games, so you can definitely look at a lot of them that are out there, but I highly, highly recommend. And I know I said that over and over and over, but that's just how good this game is for playing with kids. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take the spotlight off of the Magic Labyrinth now, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have any comments, questions, or any feedback for me, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to know more about this game, you can go ahead and take a look in the description section. You'll find a link to my unboxing, as well as a setup and kind of some gameplay sample of the Magic Labyrinth. Until next time, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what you see, and have a wonderful day.